Hey, besties. Let's throw some shade, honey. You ready to get into it? Hey, besties. Hey, happy Saturday. It's Behind the Shade, honey. And we got to talk about love during Lockup. It was the season finale of season 7, episode 8. Hello and goodbye. I don't like that title because we know who's the goodbye for, and we don't really have to. Oh, they could have done better. But child, we gonna get into it because we gotta get into it. Oh, so much was happening, so many moving parts. But you do know this was the last episode, and Love After Lockup starts in May. They didn't give a date, they just gave a month. So I said, okay, cool, because now I'll be down to 4 shows instead of 5. 5 is a lot. 4 is good, but 5 can be a lot. So for the rest of March, I'll just have 4 shows to do. Bridezilla starts next week. It will take this show's place. Tamar is the narrator or whatever. I'm gonna check it out, but I'm not gonna recap it. I'll just watch it after I do Bell Collective or whatever. But child, we gotta talk about it. So the new show, Love After Lockup, starts back in May. Cool. Tonight, that's what I want to say. Tonight, Love and Marriage Huntsville continues whatever season we're in. This was the third break. This was the second break. This is the third part of the same season. I don't know why OWN is doing this. Carlos said it has nothing to do with him. Carlos King is who I'm speaking of. So it comes on tonight, but I'll get it out to you tomorrow because I'm going to go to a birthday party today and I'll be gone. They called, honey, the cousin is turning 50. Well, he turned 50 yesterday and the party is today. He called me on Tuesday. He was like, Cuzzo, can you be the bartender? I need you to bartend. Buy me 2 drinks. Send me the recipes. I'll get the stuff and I need you to put it together. I said, got it. On board. I'll be there. So yeah, I'll get Love and Marriage out tomorrow because tonight we're going to have some fun. Hey, and let me tell y'all, it is hot in the Bay. Not hot, but it is nice out here. Like where he lives, it's going to be like 75 degrees. So child, I'm about to put on a cute little jumpsuit, my sandals, my feet are done. Put on my little sandals, you know what I'm saying? My shades. We finna kick it. So Love and Marriage tomorrow. And then I just have to recap Married to Medicine tomorrow night. I am so happy that I only have 1 show on Sunday. Child, them 2 shows on Sundays are rough. It is rough. So tomorrow, Sunday, at the church, I'm going to do Love and Marriage Huntsville. And then one of my friends is taking me out. Child, I'm still celebrating my birthday. I have 3 weekends to go. Yes, I will be still celebrating into Aries season. So anyway, we're going out tomorrow. So when I get home, settle down, take a little nap, I'm going to do Married to Medicine and push it out. Woo! And I'll be done until Thursday, honey. So I'm excited. Happy Saturday. If I didn't say it already, let's get into it. Yeah. I think that's all that's going on. Okay. So let's get into it. Let's see. Let's start with Monique and Titus. Because, honey, Monique had me giggling because she was just snickling and giggling. And oh my gosh, she was so, excuse me. She was so, let me get some water. She was so smitten when she met Titus, honey. And you know, I follow her. I don't follow her, but I see her on Facebook, and she has some things to say. Her and Titus have broken up. They are no longer together right now. Okay. And I would assume, like right now it's March, I would assume that Titus had maybe 1 more year to go. She said in the visit that the COs was trying to like give her a hard time because they knew who she was. So that's why they made her change her shirt. That was from what she said. I know differently. Okay. And she said that he got to rub her feet, honey. They wasn't even tripping. And I'm like, now what is it, girl? Was they tripping off of you or was they not tripping off of you? Because don't tell me that they got mean COs and then they got nice ones too. Like, come on, girl. Anyway, they're no longer together. Monique went to see him. Remember, she showed up in a white t-shirt. They made her change her shirt because they said the white t-shirt was see-through. Yes, Monique, you are going into a institution where people have taken innocence from people, mistreated them, touched on them inappropriately. Anything like seeing up under something close to nakedness may trigger them. We're trying to keep you safe. You are going to be in a room full of all kinds of people, girl. They're misfit. They're in prison, okay? So she had to change her t-shirt. She had on a black one. On Facebook, she said she got makeup on her white shirt. That's why she changed it. I'm like, no, because they can see your bra straps. You can't show that. And what I do not understand about her and Gugu is when you apply to go see an inmate, I can almost ensure you that the institution jail is gonna tell you what you can and cannot do. And there's a website. I'm sure they have signs posted outside the prison of what you can. You know, the whole you can't bring contraband in. I mean, they gotta say it. You can't bring a knife in. You can't bring a pow in. You can't bring illegals in. They gonna tell you everything. You can't wear see-through clothes. It can't be short. It can't be tight. Wear these colors. Make it loose. You know, even down to the dollar bills. Don't bring in 20s. You gotta probably bring change. You need dimes and nickels. I mean, I'm sure they're telling you, don't bring in your cell phone. You can't bring in a purse. If it is a purse, it got to be this size. You know, like the stadium when you go to a concert, it got to be see-through. It got to be this size. Like, I'm sure they are telling you. You can't wear flip-flops. Case of a fire. They want you to be able to run. If you wear a sandal, make it have a strap. A tennis. I mean, girl. And I'm sure there's an amount of money you can bring in. You can't bring in $800. I mean, you guys need to inquire this, but you need the mindset and a village, and Google has one. Monique, this ain't her second rodeo, even though I don't think she went to visit Derek, but something just tells me when you date an inmate, you inquire about things. You just mean to tell me you just gonna talk to him, you don't care about the way jail works and visits work, you don't care. And how do you want to pursue these prisoners, but you don't want to go see them? I don't understand how you dated this man for 8 months. He said 8 months, she said a year. I don't see how you dated a man for that long and has no interest in wanting to spend time with him, to see him. Maybe it has something to do with her self-esteem or just being lazy. I don't know, but I'm sure he been on her head. When you gonna come see me, baby? When you gonna come see me? When you gonna come see me? Can you come see me? Like, what else does he have to do? I'm sure he wants to see you. So anyway, she changed her t-shirt. Now she got on a black t-shirt, honey. And remember, she said he's 3 hours away. And we saw on the screen that her visit was 2 hours. I was like, I know you lied. You driving 6 hours round trip just to see him for 2 hours? Child, let me get some coffee to that. Wow, just 2 hours? But baby, I ain't gonna take nothing away from her visit because she was smitten. Oh, that old she was like, oh, Titus is tall, honey. It got big arms and he's like a giant. And when I went to hug him, I had to put my arms up because he's so tall. And he hugged my waist. Scratch the record. He hugged her what? He what? What, Monique? He hugged your waist. Your waist? Ma'am, you've eaten your waist away a long time ago. Shouldn't be talking about nobody. Should not be talking about nobody. See how God got me choking? Well, let's say he hugged your middle, Monique. Your middle. Okay. So she's at the house talking to him on the phone, and she's like, now, honey, she wants the house, the barn, the farm, the picket fence, the dog, the cat, the horse, the mailbox with their last name on it, the doormat with their last name on it. She wants a house full of kids, honey, with Titus. I'm like, well, girl, what did he say? But she did say on Facebook that he was able to rub her feet. I said, girl. Monique, word of advice, your doctor's gonna tell you also, in order for you to have kids, they're gonna suggest that you lose weight first, honey. But honey, I said I'm not gonna take away from Monique because honey, she is snickling and giggling, honey. He was like, take your eyelashes off. She was like, no. He was like, girl, you are in the house. You're not in public. Let me see you. Like, he needs to see behind them those flappy things, them fans on your eyelashes. So she took one off. Do I look crazy? Yes, you do. Because you got on one eyelash. So she took the other one off. She got her bonnet on. Her makeup was cute. And so she looked rather cute. Monique is a cute woman. She is cute. She's attractive. And baby, she's in love. And she just giggling some more. She snorted. She was giggling so much. So she gonna tell him, you gonna give me a baby? He was like, yeah, I'm your baby. He was like, no, you gonna give me one like we talked about. He was like, oh, wait a minute. We got to talk about that later when I get out. That's something serious, honey. And she was like, being a mother is my purpose. I said, oh, God, look how in love make you talk. We have not heard her say that ever. Now she done went to the jailhouse. She done conquered her fears. Then went in and had a visit. Now, honey, her whole purpose in life is to be a mother. Monique, you are 37. You better hurry up. So she wants to build a life with Titus and blah, blah, blah. But we know as of today, they are no longer together. Monique says she is moving to Texas. And I said, you better not be moving, chasing behind no other man in prison. But hey, if you are, Monique needs to get her own show. We TV, give Monique her own show. Let her move all over the country and date inmates. Golly, Monique, is this gonna be is this your purpose? Girl, why the jailbirds? Like, we need somebody to interview Monique. Carlos King. Carlos, we need you to interview Monique. But I don't know. I think Monique would be very much in denial. Any questions, she'll be one of those kind of like a Karen Huger interview. You ask her something, she gonna tell you that's not what it is. Yeah, Monique's not ready. Okay, so we're not gonna see them on Love After Lockup because Titus had 18 months. And if we think that we're 6 months into his 18, that means he probably has another year to go. So maybe we'll see her on the next season of Love After Lockup. I don't know. Whatever. Okay, let's move on. I don't want to end with Emily, but let's go over here to Kaylee and Mike. Let's leave Ohio, and we're going to go on over here to Arizona. Because, baby, this is just funny to me. Kaylee is funny to me. She's funny looking. And she's not ugly. She just I don't think her face is meant to be full. She needs to go get her refund back on that mommy makeover. I think she just needs to be little. And then her face is so full. Cute little face, but and her hair is so thin. She needs some extensions. Okay. So, honey, it is release day for Michael, honey. Where is Angel? She said she ain't going to pick up her son. She ain't got time. is stupid to pick up an inmate. So it's also Kaylee's son's birthday. Looks like, out of her 4 kids, she has 3 girls and a boy. So it's her son's birthday, and she's leaving him with grandma to have a good day. I'll be back. She's headed to go pick up Michael. Michael is an hour away from Phoenix. She's nervous. It's been 6 years. She can't wait to see her husband. She's horny. She's ready to give him some before he checks into the halfway house. And all that is crushed. All of it is crushed by one phone call. Michael calls. He tells her, hey, I got bad news. You can't pick me up. She's like, what? I'm outside. I've been out here 45 minutes because people always say I'm running late. So I got here early. Yeah, you'll get there early for a man, but nothing else. You'll get out there. You'll get there early for some ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-lang. Ding-a-ling-a-lang. Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ding-a-ling-a-lang. So he like, yeah, no, they ain't gonna let you pick me up. I gotta go to the halfway house by way of a cab. And I wanted to know who's paying for that? Who pays for that cab ride? So she started crying, I can't handle this. And I'm gonna keep my thoughts to myself on how I'm gonna keep going. Just really, that warranted that, Kaylee. You falling apart behind that. He's getting out. You're gonna be able to see him. Girl, you have dated an inmate for 6 years. You have been disappointed a lot by the jail. Girl, so he wants her to meet him at the halfway house so he can get his stuff. And she's like, will I see you? Am I going to be able to see you? I can't handle this. It's not fair. Mike level-headed, because he got all her money in the account that she don't know about. He like, follow the cab. It's like, golly, Kaylee, you couldn't have figured that out. You couldn't have figured that out. Just follow him to the halfway house. All this spazzing out, you know what it is. She feels guilty that she left her son on his birthday. She's horny because she want to get her a piece, and she's not going to be able to do it. So now she feel like, well, I could have stayed home. I could have stayed with my son. If I wasn't going to get none, it ain't about really seeing him. It's about seeing him. You know what I'm saying? So she meets him on the corner. He's outside the halfway house. She runs. She had to stop because a little cheap flip-flop was getting caught up in the dress. So her foot slipped out of it, child. She had to get it back together, continue running. See what I'm saying? When I was talking about how you probably can't wear flip-flops in jail, you need a strap on. You need a strap. You can't run in flip-flops. Her dress was cute. I will say Kaylee's little dress was cute. She jumps and she runs her butt. He caught her. He caught her, y'all. She ran into his arms, honey. And I said, Mike is handsome. Hey. So we will see them in Love After Lockup. We will see them. Okay. Now, child. Goo, no, Gigi, Moo Moo, and Bonita. We will see them next season also. But besties, let me tell you what I found out this week, honey. They said Gigi went on the TikTok and said she broke up with Moo Moo, honey. She is, girl, I'm like, well, duh. Your mama already told you jail, excuse me, jail, release, regret. That's how it goes. So Moo Moo tells Gigi he ain't coming home because some ticket is coming to haunt him that he got last year. And then he says, she's like, well, when you getting out? In 30 days, 60 days, 90 days? When you getting out? I don't know. Oh, God. Moo Moo, you do know. The people in jail ain't just telling you, oh, we found something else on you. You ain't getting out tomorrow. When I'm getting, that's the first thing you ask them, when I'm getting out. We don't know. They do know. Every charge has some kind of time attached to it. Ooh, what? I can't even follow Moo Moo. Like, you ain't even doing it right. You don't even know how to play. You ain't even doing it right at all. So then they're trying to say, I was selling illegal substances. Child, they said that or you did that. Because I remember they're lying on you, right, Moo Moo? They're lying because you told us, wait, homie. Wait. You told us you sell cars, you invest in real estate, and you own a tow truck company. That's what you told us. You own a tow truck company. How can you do three things? You can't even play two women. And one of them is your baby mama, and you just, So Gigi's like, well, I ain't coming up here no more. Yeah, because she outside in the rain. She outside the jail in the rain with no ride, looking stupid. So she said, I guess we just gonna do video visits then, because I ain't coming back up here. And he go off on her. You supposed to be more supportive. You kicking me to the curb. You supposed to be in my corner. You supposed to want to come up here every day and see me. And she like, I know, but I'm frustrated. And he like, I'm frustrated too. And then all of a sudden, Moo remembers that he getting out in 2 weeks. Oh, Lord. He just lacks communication. So then, I guess Gigi had to call her Uber, honey. And when they call was up, that phone hung all the way up. Click, click. So then Moo calls Bonita Applebum, honey. Now the game he tried to run on her is, so the PO got to come and inspect the house that I'm going to be living at. And I'm going to have him go, I'm just tell him I'm staying with my mama. Honey, Bonita took her ring off. She like, something in the milk ain't clean. Moo, you cheating on me? Who you seeing? He said, no, I'm doing this so I can get my stuff together. But they're like, well, if you're not coming home to me, then what are we doing? We still engaged. What are you talking about? Well, I put my life on hold for 2 years. We still together. We got to plan our wedding. We family. We got a kid. I need you to be understanding. Well, it feels like you got somebody else. Who gonna F with me besides you? Moo, you gaslighting me? Nah, baby, you the only one. She don't believe him. Honey, ma'am was like, I'm calling her ma'am. Ma'am was like, I gotta figure this out. 1 + 1 is 2. And right now it feel like it's equaling 7. So I gotta figure the next 5 out. I was like, huh? Okay, girl. She was like, I gotta figure this out. I'm like, you sure do. And so we will see them in Love After Lockup. Yes, we will. Actually, we're going to see Kaylee and Mike, Moo, Gigi, and Bonita, and we will see Rich and Felicia on next season. And the episode ended, just Rich was standing outside the jail, looked like with some of Felicia's family, waiting on her to get out. That was their story. So let's hit up. Oh, let's leave Baltimore. Let's head on over to Pennsylvania because this is sad and I don't want to end on a sad note, child. Whew. Okay, y'all. Okay. I did not. Okay, you guys knew that I knew at the top of this season that Justin passed away. I found out the day after the first episode, the morning after. I did some deep digging, and I found the interview with Liz and Brittany was talking to a content creator. I can't say other content creators' names. And, they blamed Emily for him unaliving himself. They blamed everything on Emily. And I'm going to come to the prostitute's defense. So, and besties, I want to hear your opinion. I was on Facebook last night. Some of the people who watch the show, I'm in some of the groups that watch this series. And a lot of people were saying they think that an inmate unalived him because of him needing that $6,000 so bad. And since remember he was trying to get it out of her right now, they think that someone took his life and he didn't take his own. And I'm like, I don't agree. I don't know. After listening to Justin, there's a little, something there. So let's get into it. So Emily says she's at home. She's at home. Her mom is like, "How you doing?" And she's like, "I'm having an outer body experience after learning that Justin passed away." And they've only dated for 6 months, and I was just like, "How so? How can you have an out of body experience with someone that you wasn't intimate with? Because they met 6 months ago. He was in jail. Like y'all only saw each other. I guess maybe they just had the chemistry. I mean, I'm sure she went to visit him, so I guess they touched a lot, kissed a lot. So that was kind of like, okay, but it can happen. So I'm not judging." So she says that someone at the jail, okay, let me back up. She said she was at an amusement park with her son this day. It was a Saturday. When I listened to the interview, that Saturday was her son's birthday. He turned 6. Them exes said that Justin wanted to unalive himself on Drake's birthday to hurt Emily more so that she would never forget him. So that's why I don't believe that an inmate did it. Okay. So she's at the amusement park. She's getting calls, but she's ignoring them because she's on the rides with her son. It's his birthday. So she said once she got settled and can get to her phone, someone at the jail sent her a picture and a message on Snapchat. And I was like, a picture of what? I know it wasn't no picture of Justin. Maybe so. Maybe he was covered up in a sheet and they took that picture. So they told her, that he is gone. So she said she did confirm it with Brittany and his grandmother, and that he took his own life. That was confirmed by the autopsy, the grandmother, and Brittany. Whew, y'all. So this happened a month after she had that confrontation at the burger spot with Brittany and Liz. This was a month later. Now remember, they've only dated 6 months. So she's asking her mom, his mom was schizophrenic. That runs in the family, right? Her mom says, yes. Let me check, besties. I should have checked because I was like, is that true? Give me a second. And her mother is correct. It can run in your family. Wow. So, mom says, oh, Emily's life will be simpler without him. I hate to say it. What? You did not need to say anything. They should have cut. Why did you even speak? No one should have let you talk. You should have went down in that basement and went and minded your own business. That was rude to say. You shouldn't have said it. And you knew you shouldn't have said it because you said, it will. And you shouldn't have said it. Her life will be simpler without him. Well, wow. And then she was like, I just think that people need to, get out and live independently first before they hook up with people. What you're saying is true, but it's just the wrong time, Mom. There's no time for this. Like, why are you talking? Oh, she made me so mad, y'all. So Emily is having time to herself. So she breaks down. She says she needs answers. Mom is like, I guess Mom is like, yeah, you're not going to get the answers you want. And so then she gets some time alone and she breaks down. She says she feels like Justin deserved more. And like he only had a year and a half to go. Like he act like he had 10 more years to go. And so then we see her again. She's sitting at the water crying. She's talking about the dreams that they shared. She wanted a brothel. Hey, that's a hooker's dream. She wanted her own brothel. He wanted a trucking company. They were going to build their life together. And she hopes he is free now. Besties, I was unaware that the season was going to end with that. I thought we just would know, at the end of the show, we would see him and her arguing again, and we would just see RIP at the end. I did not know that this was going to play into this season. This took it up a notch. This has never happened. Never. We did see, I can't think of the girl's name that had the green hair, and she moved from one state to the other to be with Santa. And he passed during the filming, I believe, right? And she was at his funeral. Child, woo, woo. R.I.P. Justin. Honey, we let's go on over here to Atlanta, but we gonna go to Atlanta. We're gonna be between Atlanta and Alabama. We gonna do that. And y'all, we talking about Aisha and Michael and Anne Marie, the Cabbage Patch. I didn't realize Aisha had pretty eyes. She's a cute girl, she older than me, but she's a cute lady. And she has such a nice spirit. She's just so sweet and wholesome, right? So she is headed to jail to visit Mikhail because remember her daughter said, you need to go visit him first. Like you about to spend money on an attorney for somebody that you don't know that could get out, possibly not. And he could go about his life, girl. And so her and Anna Marie, or Anne, is it Anne Marie? Her and Anne Marie go visit Michael. That doll is sitting right there with her child. I'm like, girl. So I guess she brought the doll so she wouldn't be alone. But she's not going to be alone because guess why? When she get to that jailhouse, honey, she meets his two daughters. Yes, they're coming to visit. She did not know. She thought she was going to have this time to, just put one in the books. I finally met my man. He has not one but two daughters, and they didn't know she was going to be there. I'm like, Michael, what are you doing? He don't care. He just wants visits. And, you got to know when you date an inmate, there seems to be a level of selfishness with them. It's not about how you feel or anything because they always going to remind you, girl, I'm locked up. I need all the support and love I can get. And you can't really get mad at him and his kids coming. Like, I don't know. They just, I don't know. It seems like they don't come often either. Maybe he just felt like it was a good idea. They were talking and he brought it up. I don't know because they said they didn't know she was coming. So anyway, they meet in the parking lot and she calls herself their future stepmama. Too fast, too much. Calm down, Aisha. Can you just be Aisha right now? Because they're shocked you're there. You're shocked that they're there. You're doing too much. Just be Aisha. That future stepmama, that can come later. But they both wanted time alone with their dad and their man. Okay, but it's okay. They make it work. Okay. I'm like, can't y'all just can't you walk away? Like talk to everybody together, then walk away with Aisha and go somewhere else and sit down and just talk and come back and like, can y'all gotta sit there together for the whole visit? But hey, make it work. You can come back because you in love, girl. You will come back next week. I have a feeling Aisha will visit every week. She gonna drive that car 3 hours every week to go see me. Oh, girl, she loved Michael. So she wanted to go see him, like the daughter told her, go see if y'all got chemistry. See if this is the relationship you want. Get a vibe from him, girl. Like touch the man first. Don't fall in love with him over the phone. So after their 1 hour visit, I said, what is going on? You drive 6 hours round trip for 1 hour? But baby, she is just as smitten as Monique was. Who that's my man? So she calls her daughter, I saw my man. You did, Mom, good. But keep your options open though, Mom. Oh, whatever. He didn't talk much to me because he was trying to act hard. He know he want this cutie and his heart was melting. They took a picture together, honey. She was excited. You know that picture gonna be Child, she gonna sleep in the bed with that picture. So after the visit, she goes out to eat with the kids. And I thought that was cute that she would say, come on, y'all, let's go out, let's talk, let's meet, let's get to know one another. So she tells them that her intentions are to hire a lawyer to try to get him out of his life sentence. Scratch the needle, I need a sound bite. Scratch the needle. The kids like, say what, say, huh? You said what now? They didn't know he had life. Huh? One of the daughters started to cry because she said he has never told us that he has life. And then they suspect that he didn't tell them because he doesn't want his kids to resent him. You know, it seemed like a failure. Like, you just an absentee father. You just ain't going to be there ever. You know, and he didn't tell Aisha either, but he says he did. He says Aisha wasn't listening. Okay, but I'm like, no, you didn't. You didn't. She had to find out, bro. So they figure like he's more focused on hoping he will get out, like on his next parole board hearing. He's just hoping that his case will get overturned and he will get out because he said he's in there against his will. But Aisha gonna stick beside him, honey. She don't care. That's her man and she loves him, honey. And besties, that was the end of the episode, honey. It was good. I enjoy it. This is my guilty pleasure. I love it. Please drop down in the comments. We can continue the conversation there. Like the video, please. Hype the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And make sure that notification bell is on. And I'll be back real quick with Bell Collective. Bye, besties.